Because you're just
No.
like.
I just kidding.
Alright, we low-key gotta get started because
You
I have
guys
a
don't
game.
know how I
Oh
am
yeah,
with
yeah.
my
He
little
has
siblings.
a game. He has a game. All right.
Oh, he has a game. No,
Yeah.
I'm just like that with my little siblings too.
Okay, bro.
No, you guys.
Hello and
You're
welcome.
weird.
How am I?
Come on, guys.
Okay. Oh yeah, because I'm a man, I can't like.
It's weirder.
bro,
Yeah, I feel like it's weirder when
can
you're a
we
guy.
actually-
Yeah, when you're
Can we
actually
actually start?
Alright,
when
yeah,
you're a
yeah.
guy.
Wait, okay, I'll start. Hello and welcome back to our podcast. I'm your host Abraham. This is my co-host
Alex.
These are our guests,
Perry.
Sharon.
and we are Ignite podcast. So you were saying? What were you saying? Something about being weird.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's talk about that. How I was called weird, just for liking kids. Not in that way. Not in that way. Pause.
Yo.
Not in
It
that
comes
way.
off as that way.
Pause.
You know
Not
what I
like
mean?
that. But like, if you're a woman, it's normal. But if it's a guy, it's considered creepy. I just don't like that. Because I know I'm not a creep. I'm just
Wait,
really
oh,
loving.
No, wait. I think it depends on the person. Okay.
Yeah.
You
I have a bad reputation.
say I like
Is
kids
that
right
it?
now. Say I like kids.
I like kids.
That's weird.
No.
That's
Wait,
weird?
That is-
Yeah, but now you
say,
say-
say
now
you
you
like
say it.
kids.
I like kids.
Oh, that's still weird.
That's still
What?
weird. All right, we're gonna kiss through this. We're gonna kiss. Somebody's gonna clip this in the wrong context.
No, it's just so. I don't know. It's just weird. Like,
I like kids.
yeah, it's so
It's
weird.
just weird.
It's like when a guy says it's just like, or when a guy shows affection towards like
No,
someone younger. It's like it's perceived as weird. It's just like
No,
inherently.
it's just the way that you put it. Like if she's like, "Oh, I love kids," then
Yeah, but if I'm like, oh, I love kids.
Okay, that's different now.
Yeah,
But, like, the way you said it before,
you
the-
just have a pedophile face. So.
Yeah, the way you were looking at that.
Oh yeah,
The way you were looking at him.
You like
you guys are weird, bro. You guys are so weird. No, I just look high all the time. You can't even lie. Do I look like I'm high right now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's just my face.
Yeah,
I
that's
literally
just
just look
you.
like that. You guys are literally like so. You guys are so judging. Like, I have a pedophile face just because I look high
I
all the
never
time.
said you looked pedophile.
Alright,
He
okay.
said it. Perry
We
said
have
it.
some. Alright, we have some.
No. Let's go back to that. Why am I perceived as a pedophile?
Yo, bro,
Have a nice day.
don't take it personal.
No, I just have a really delayed reaction. I think that's what it is. Because like, you could tell me something and I'd respond like 10 seconds later. Ask Abraham. Like, he literally always tells me something. It takes 10 seconds.
This guy
So hard
gave
to-
Rowan back his laugh.
That's literally just how I am, bro.
Alright. Okay.
Bro, I literally speak so slow because of it. I don't even know why. Do I speak slow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
you
know.
do. Yeah.
I think it's.
But what does that have to? No, but like the way you were looking at her. I feel
Exactly.
I
like
just
I
look-
feel like the way you were saying it and the way you looked at her, you were like,
Oh, because like, 'cause I'm tired, bro. Why the fuck? I'm not gonna do all that, bro. Like, I'm too tired.
okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry about that. It's just that's the way I looked at you when you said that.
You're just weird, bro.
Okay.
I literally always have that face.
yeah.
Actually, I always have that face.
Yeah,
That-
you're always just like you have your mouth open.
Yeah, I
You're a
always do
mouth-
that.
You're a mouth breather.
Yeah, I always do that. That face. Like when you took that picture of me that you posted, by the way,
Which one?
on the Rizilient account. I'm literally doing this.
The one of you working?
Yes.
Oh.
Of me working. Whenever I work this, I'm
Just
like,
close
You
your mouth.
even
Close your
posed for it.
mouth.
What do you mean? You posed for that?
No, I didn't post for it. The one I posed was me doing this. They didn't post that. They posted me doing this
Because who wants to see a company like this?
because that's just funny. Like
All right.
you took a picture of me when I wasn't paying attention. So I was like,
I'm sorry, Pookie. Sorry.
I don't know why my mouth always drops too. I don't
Just
know.
Mew.
Just are you gonna do it?
I don't see any difference.
Okay, no, that's cool. I thought this company was about positivity, but I guess not.
Yeah.
No, I
yeah.
guess
We're
not.
here to spread
Okay,
positivity.
no, I guess not. No, I
No,
understand.
it looks good though.
No, I
No,
understand.
but like,
Abraham.
why? Okay, no, wait. I have a question though. Why do you like? If it's not a pose you want, even though I think it looks good and everybody else thinks it looks good, why don't you like it? Like the picture of you smiling and laughing. You said I violated with that, but I think it was a good picture. Like, why do you think that is? Like, why don't you just like? You know? Why don't you just like pictures that I take?
He's like, oh shit, that's a good question.
No, it's not. It's just like so simple. Cause,
then
Just
cause
answer
it's I understand if it's like every once in a while, but look at the resilient count. It's always me getting violated. Like it's always like blurred. Me either being blurred, me having this face, or me just laughing, but like blurred at the same time. You know what I mean?
All right. I'll take better pictures then.
The one with me doing that funny pose. Instead, look, and you could tell that picture was intentionally put in there
Which
because
one?
the recent post. You wanna know why?
That wasn't.
Because
that
it was
bad.
out of no. It was so
It
far.
wasn't that bad.
You could tell that it was taken from like far away.
Because
they
that's
were
what the camera is.
Bro.
I think
Look.
we're getting out of context here. You know. Like,
Yeah. No, but like we're talking about like his insecurity.
Look how
is
far. Look
he
how
doesn't
far.
like- he
Look
doesn't
how
like the way
far
some
he. Look how
pictures are
far.
taken.
He had multiple pictures, by the way, but he decided that one.
Because
You
that
could
was
t-
the best one.
Maybe next time you decide on the pictures together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
But I'm always excluded. He has my number. He has my stuff, but no.
Hey, we should reach out to him next
Yeah.
time.
Because
Yeah.
you're not in production.
No, I understand.
But it's his picture. You should
Okay.
pick
Okay.
it.
Next time.
I thought
For this post, I got you.
No.
Okay.
No, I see how it is. I see how it is.
Oh, so you don't want me? I'll just take a bad picture.
check me,
and do
check me. I'd understand if it was once in a while, but it's every single post where it's just me getting constantly
no,
like
I post- I
massacred. Look, he's even laughing at me. Constantly getting massacred. It's not. Like I'm saying, bro. Do you see my face in them? Look at every single picture that I'm involved in. Just No,
I'll put the picture up. Alright, hold on.
You're violating.
go to
Huh?
Ignite. Go to Ignite podcast. It's way worse.
I was literally on it.
Yeah, it's
I
awful.
don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, look. I'm
This
always
picture-
making that
this picture
face.
is nice.
That
The one of
picture's
him
nice.
laughing
Yeah,
is nice.
yeah. It's that
This
was
This one,
nice.
this one, I think is nice. Look at
But
this
we'll
one.
go back to the pedophile thing.
No,
Because look, you see how my face is?
We're off that.
Yeah, that's just my
Alright,
natural
that's
face.
what
Nah,
you-
you gotta
I'm
fight him
sorry,
for
I'm
that. You gotta fight him for that.
Well,
I'm
I'll
fighting
fix
for that. Want to know why?
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Because
I'll fix Alex. I'll fix it.
You gotta fight him.
I'll send you options and then you choose. Okay? Not to me that. No, I have to do that.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. Who you guys?
Yeah. Who
what do
are
you
you
guys
guys?
What do you guys do for a living? You know?
What do I do for a living?
Yeah. Like, what do you do?
Bro,
What are your
bro.
hobbies, interests?
Alright, okay. I have a part-time work.
Mm-hmm.
I have a part-time job. I work in the kitchen.
Is it fun?
Nope.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's not fun when it gets busy, but it's also not fun when it's not busy. You know. Like,
Okay, I see
I
what
have
you
to
mean.
like.
So is it boring or is it just frustrating? Like, well, if you had to put a word on it, what would you? If you had a word
I'd
to describe
say
it?
it's like really time-consuming. I mean,
Mhm.
it's because like I'm not really getting paid the actual amount. So like.
Yeah. You're getting underpaid, right?
Yeah. But like.
Sure.
I don't think I'm supposed to say because I signed a contract.
NDA. So then just don't say it. Don't say it.
That is actually crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
So let's just start from the beginning.
No, just continue.
Just continue.
We'll just blur it out.
I'll blur it out.
Okay. I have a part-time work. Wait.
Part-time job.
Part-time job.
Uh-huh. What else do you do?
I'm in the basketball team,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also a part-time boyfriend. And yeah, that's about it.
Forgot about volleyball.
Well, volleyball season hasn't started yet, so
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
How do you guys do it?
And your girlfriend's right here, right?
yeah.
All right. Hello, Sharon. Now we're getting back to you.
Hi.
All right. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Right now I'm doing a lot of homework.
Uh-huh.
I
Is it
think
stressful?
I just failed my AP Bio test.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you stressed because the marking period has ended?
Yeah. Because, like, I kind of missed some assignments, but it's okay.
Oh, are you making them up or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
you,
it's
guys,
so
you
hard.
guys are seniors, right?
Yeah.
So you guys stressed for college?
Wait, you both are
Hell
seniors?
yeah.
I thought they were juniors.
No, they're seniors.
Oh, shit, I forgot. How do you guys do it? Like I literally
Yo,
can't.
bro.
I struggle.
I literally have no time. Like I wake
Wait,
up
do
at.
what? Do what?
Like I'm struggling right now. Like just keep my mouth closed. Like it's just
Wait,
natural for me
Are
to
you a
just.
senior or junior?
I'm a senior.
A senior.
It's just so
What do you mean by
natural.
struggling?
Like keeping my mouth closed. Like
bro,
like,
let me
like,
tell you.
Like I'm always like.
when I was young, like my mouth will always be open, like I'll go on my phone and play like that, and then my mom's like, "Yo, be careful! There's a flies. They flies about to go in," and that's when I like started closing my mouth, because like my mom always catch me lacking, so I caught into the habit of.
It's just so hard for me. I don't know why. How? Like
I think you have to train yourself for it because
Yeah.
you're used to mouth breathing.
No, I don't mouth breathe. I just don't know why I
So
do
just
that.
have it open.
I don't know why. Yeah, I just have it open for no
Just
reason.
practice. It takes time. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, you were saying. What were you saying?
Thought this company was about spreading positivity, not hate.
We're helping
Yeah.
you.
So we're helping you.
Oh, okay.
We're building on your
okay,
confidence.
Okay, let's
We're
go. Okay.
We're igniting that fire
Okay.
within you.
Okay. What were we doing?
Oh yeah. So are you guys stressed for college, with college apps and everything?
I don't think I've had time to do those stuffs, cause like
Are you planning on going on college?
yeah. Like I start like I wake up at like 6,
Yeah.
head to 0 period, and I end school at 12. And because I have like college now class and 3 AP classes, I spend around like 3 hours a day doing homework, and then after that I have practice till like 7 or 6, and then I head home around 8, and then eat, do my stuff, and then sleep. So like I can't really find time. I'm also, like I mentioned, a part-time boyfriend.
Yeah. So it's a
So,
lot.
like,
It's a busy schedule.
A lot
So it's
of
hard to like fit in.
and
Like
yeah, and
applying
I
for
have
college.
work. Like I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where I work till closing, 11 to 11. So yeah, it's
So is
it's
having a
very
busy schedule, like, has it affected you guys' relationship? Would you say?
I feel like we tried to make it work, like
yeah, cause like I tell her like, oh, I would be busy, and like she understands, so we just talk it out. So
Oh, so
And then, like-
some good communication.
yeah, even if we don't see each other today, we still try to like call each other at the end of the day.
I mean,
like,
we go to school together, so
It makes it easier. Yeah. If it was a different school, it'd be harder. I feel like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, the movies.
The movies?
Oh,
Wait, do you guys go on dates, right?
huh?
You guys go on dates or like spend time together?
Yeah, in the summer.
In
we
the
used
summer,
to go
a
every day.
lot.
So who usually initiates them or plans them? Is it her as well?
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes he plans it too.
It's
It's
like
like both of us.
yeah.
It's like
I'm
not
like,
just one
oh, you
person.
trying to go here, and then she's like, oh, let's go there. And
Mhm.
it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay, and I heard that you initiated everything first from the start. Like, you were the one who asked them out and this and that. What made you like do that? Like, what made you build up the confidence, or like, how'd you do that? You know?
Confidence about doing that. I feel like before that I was healing from a different relationship, so like I took the time and like just reflected on myself, and after like we met, I feel like I really liked him and decided to shoot my shot. Like the worst that can happen is a reject, and reject is redirection. So I
She
just like
always
That's
tells
a
me
nice
that.
mindset though.
yeah, so just even if he says no, I could have been friends with him because we're in school. Like it doesn't, like the worst that can happen is we can just be friends.
What was his most prominent trait that stood out to you?
He's really friendly. I like the way that he talks. I don't know, like every time we talk, I just really like talking to him.
Mm-hmm. That's
the
nice.
the Rizzler.
What do you find best? What do you find best about her?
Well, I find best about her. What I did find the best about her is after we started dating. Like before, it was just like, oh, she's nice, she's calm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just see what this leads to. And then, after we started dating, I'm like, oh wow, she's like really hardworking. You know, like she would take time out of the day to, be with me, even when she has work.
So you appreciate her effort.
Yeah, and I would do the same. When she has work, I would stay
Yeah.
at her workplace until closing. Sometimes help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I think we're gonna move on to the second segment since we've already got a little introduction about them.
All right. So we have some Google Forms that people have filled out. I went around asking today, and we have some Google Forms.
You went around asking.
Yeah, I did. I just told people to scan a QR code.
That's
Oh, you
crazy.
told. Wait, that's actually crazy. I thought people just randomly took
No.
the time out of the day.
I
You
was just-
actually,
I actually
told
asked.
people. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. No, because I was like, I don't know. This is crazy to me. Just random people. I wouldn't have the confidence to do
Yeah.
that. Like within my classes, I would, but like
I asked people in your class.
in my class.
Yes, I asked Luke. I asked Vincent, Perry to fill it out.
I did not see that.
You came in late, but anyways.
Oh, I did.
So,
Oh.
so we have people that filled out a Google form, and one of the question is, stories that they have relating our topic, which is obviously insecurities and anxiety. And the first one is having the burden of not being enough for everybody's needs. Like if there isn't another way to resolve things easily, as if you were the problem in your life for others.
Wait, hold on. Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So-
I just had a brain fart.
Having the burden of not being enough for everyone's needs, like if there isn't another way to resolve things easily, as if you were a problem in your life for others.
Can you
So I feel
simplify?
like
Okay,
I feel
let
like
me
what they're
let me
trying to
simplify
say-
it. No, because I get it. So basically,
like I kind of need to read it.
okay. So basically, they feel like
Just
they
tell
aren't
them.
enough and they're a burden to everyone. And essentially, like
Wait,
if they're
having the burden of not being enough for everyone's needs. Oh, okay.
You can continue.
because I was like he was reading it, and I didn't want to
yeah,
interrupt
no,
him.
reading it, I understand because I can't just.
Yeah, he's a visual
Yeah.
learner.
And he's a visual learner.
So,
yeah, I get that.
So you want me to respond to that?
yeah. what
Or
do you
we can
think?
give our own
We're-
thoughts
we're
and
gonna give our own
opinions.
thoughts on
Yeah.
it. You know.
I don't think I have any. Like I don't feel that way.
I know, but like, what do you think? Like, I feel like
How would if you were in their shoes? How would you resolve it?
yeah.
Like
What do you think?
being a burden to everyone.
Yeah, like
if you just
feeling
felt
it.
like if you were a burden to everybody you talk to, or like,
Oh, okay.
or not being good enough for people.
I've had some friends who felt that way, and they've spoke to me about it. I just say like, don't follow your mind. Like, just follow your heart.
Mhm.
But what I mean by that is, like, don't try hard to get people to like you, but do what you're best at. So if you're uncomfortable, like, speaking with people, like, if you're an introvert, I mean, I was about to say just stay that way, but not like that. Like, do what you're most comfortable with, and then at time you're gonna find people that can relate to you, like that you can surround with, that you
Mhm.
could be better around with, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like no one's ever really a burden in someone's life. I feel like everyone.
I feel like everybody needs someone.
Yeah, and the thing is, with what Perry said, your mind is your greatest enemy, but like your greatest like strength. Sometimes it, how would I say this? Sometimes it puts in thoughts that really aren't there. You know, you overthink than what is actually happening in reality, and I always live by this statement, which is that no one is born into this world alone, and I feel like each person has a certain group or a certain someone that's always going to be there with them, whether they find them early on in life or later on in life. And with that, I just feel like
3.
Yeah. 5 minutes left.
Okay.
no one really is a problem in anyone's life, and if there really was a problem, I don't think they'd be speaking to you or they'd want anything to do with you, because no one is just keeping around anyone just for the sake of things, because everyone has their own life. And personally, me, if I didn't like someone or if I felt like someone was a burden, I wouldn't be talking to them in the first place or associate with them.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really easy to feel like you're a burden to someone, especially when, like, let's say you need help with something. Like, it's hard to ask for help with
True.
whatever you need help with.
Because you figure you're just gonna bother somebody,
Exactly.
and they're like, when they're probably doing something, then if you're asking, then you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just some people aren't used to that. Like, probably either growing up, they aren't
Yeah, I
used to
feel
that.
it's
Like,
something from their childhood that probably affected that mindset.
or maybe it was just like they were never introduced to that. Like me, I've always struggled with help, not as often now, but it was what led to me struggling asking for help was feeling like a burden, but also being stubborn in a way. Like I didn't want to be seen as weak or like
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh, you know how like I'm pretty sure all of you guys can relate. Like when like you're trying to talk to a person, but that person's talking to another person, so
And then-
that person's ignoring you.
Yeah.
Like it happens to me sometimes, or most of the time. I just be like, wow, you really just gonna ignore me? Because like that person's actually talking to someone else, and like they can't really talk
Twice. Yeah.
two at once. So I'll just like play around. I'll be like sarcastic. Like I don't want it to be like an awkward thing. Like
Like you don't want it to be like as an awkward moment. Like, oh, what are you?
yeah,
saying
like
now?
because I'm talking to him and he ignores me. I'm like, that's gonna be like an awkward tension. So I'll just be like, yo, so you're really just gonna ignore me right now, like as a joke.
Yeah, he
Like-
like plays it off in the hallways.
What I usually
Like, let's just say you're trying to dab someone off, and then the person doesn't see you, so you just dab yourself up.
yeah.
Because like if someone else is the third person in the hallway, and they see that happen, they're like, damn, that guy really just got left hanging. But if you do this yourself, you're like, oh, you know, he got left hanging.
I
So
get
cool.
that.
Yeah. Cool.
Usually I'm different.
That's
Like
Bro, I don't get that. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I don't. It's just like
What? Like, if
but-
I want to if I want to dap somebody up, and you're like, you just have your arm in the air for like a good minute, and you're like, cool, and you just dab yourself up. One of them too, like it's like a joking way, but like you know that's how they like.
yeah.
Mm.
How I usually go about it is if someone ignores me, I just stop talking and altogether and just
Yeah,
Bro,
like when
that-
that,
you're
that would be awkward though. Like
no, it really wouldn't.
No,
like
because, like-
because they're too focused on the other person they're communicating with.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
Because if they're ignoring you, they're too focused on the other conversation. They're not gonna know what's happened or that you stopped talking. So I just stopped talking.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they would know, because I've had some moments where someone tried talking to me. I know they're talking to me, but I can't just stop talking to the person in front of me. Like sometimes.
Oh, that yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, oh, yo, wait, but like, at most I'll probably ignore it because like I'm too focused talking to that person.
No,
But-
what I usually do is like, I just do this and then just look at behind. Like I'm not trying to do it in like a disrespectful way, but just like wait a minute.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, sorry. Can you like just wait? And then
Yeah.
I forget.
Nah, but to the person that wrote this, I don't think you're not a burden. I'd say it's more like you're not a burden anyway, and you're not bothering people. But like also try to find people that you feel comfortable with just talking to, and you don't feel like that because there's always somebody for you. So there's just somebody for everybody. So don't feel that you're not enough for anybody or a burden to anybody.
But
If
what
that
if
makes
they
sense.
feel like they're always alone? Like, what if they feel like they have nobody else?
Well, be there for them.
So
Yeah.
then I'd say go out and make friends, and if you struggle with that,
That is so harsh.
That's so
no.
hard.
No, I
No,
know, but
no,
like,
no, no, no.
I know it's hard.
Abe,
but
let me
like-
just say it.
okay.
I the best way to approach that is I felt that once, but usually what I did was I found comfort in being alone because that isn't always a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's you just have to be able to be comfortable with yourself and
Mhm.
confident and be able to find some sort of presence in that loneliness. That you don't need anyone else. You're
mean,
fine the way you are.
At a certain point, you're gonna need someone different.
Yeah, but it's just like you're not always gonna be alone. Like I've said, you're gonna find that person or that group of
Honestly,
people.
Cause like I transferred here my junior year, I had no one, and like I think the reason why I know a lot of people here now is because of the activities I put myself in. Like I joined cross country where I met nice people, nice
So joining
teachers.
a club and a sport.
Yeah, clubs, basketball team, volleyball team. I've met a lot of people,
But-
and then that just really got me with everyone, like within a short
Yeah.
time.
But was your intention to make friends or just focus on
Oh
yourself?
yeah, I wanted to make friends. I didn't want to like transfer here and be like, yo, I got no friends.
I know, but did you join those sports because of that reason or because?
No, I joined those sports. Actually, it was for my own reason and to make new friends.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying, it's about finding comfort, doing your own thing, because
Yeah.
eventually you'll find people who also find
Yeah,
some sort of
similar interests.
Yeah, you're not always gonna be alone, you know. But there's times where you're gonna obviously
Shannon,
have
Are you
to.
leaving too?
I'm leaving. So
You're leaving together. Oh, okay.
So we're just gonna wrap it up
Yeah.
because we can always save these questions for later. I mean, we're 25 minutes in, so it's not bad.
So I'll just finish it with this, and then you can go. All right. So, all right. One of the last topics is that they feel guilty of saying no to people. Do you guys feel that way?
Do I feel guilty
Like
saying
when
no
if you
to
say no
people?
to somebody when they ask you something, I feel like it's like sort of related to the burden part.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
I
feel
definitely do
like
feel guilty,
when
but
you say no
like,
to somebody, do you feel guilty?
yeah, like you will feel some guilt, but like at the end of the day, it's only about you. You know, like if you try doing too much for others, like this is saying, like when you do too much good, one bad outweighs that whole good stuff that you do. Like let's just say a person's like really nice to you,
Mm-hmm.
and they do one mistake, you're only gonna remember them for that mistake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you an example.
So you're saying the bad outweighs the good.
Yeah, the bad outweighs the good. Like, if I treat you to food every single day,
And then one day you say no, it's like, yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, that guy's like, wow, that's really fucked up. You're gonna treat me to food every day and like not give me food today.
I feel like people take it for granted
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like when you're too friendly.
Exactly. When you're too nice, you need to not be a pushover and learn when to say no. But you can also need to learn how to say no without feeling guilty.
and like, look, when's the last time you remember someone gave you free food? You don't. It took you a while. You don't.
Nah.
I don't too. Actually, yeah, actually, no.
Ah.
I don't, but I do know that she gives me free food. But like, it's
Okay,
it's
but like
because
somebody
she's my
outside
girl.
your girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah, like I'll have a hard time remembering who.
I've never met anyone who's rejected me with food. I've never been offered nothing.
Really?
That's messed up.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
You definitely. What about your mom, huh?
My mom?
That doesn't
You
count.
won't Okay, that
doesn't
count.
No, that doesn't really count.
A friend that goes out of their way
Yeah.
to buy you food.
Like my mom, obviously, because I've been with her for like ever since I was born, 17 years. So of course, I remember
Okay.
everything.
I don't know.
You
I
guys
just feel
didn't.
like
You guys didn't talk yet.
Oh yeah.
uh
well,
we're-
we'll bring it up another time. So
okay.
yeah.
So I feel like don't feel like you're a burden to somebody. That's what I want to say, and don't feel guilty about saying no, because just because you say no doesn't mean that you're a bad person,
Mhm.
and it doesn't like make you who you are as a person in somebody's perspective. If that makes sense. All right. So sorry about the minor inconvenience. Perry had to go for the basketball game. He's playing against Fort, so we're gonna root for him, right, guys?
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
so-
you gotta open that laptop, bro.
All right, my bad. So back to what we were talking about. Do you guys feel guilty about saying no? Yeah or no?
Yeah, I really do feel guilty sometimes. It's like I have an issue with like standing up for myself sometimes, especially with people I've known for a while and people that I care about. It's
Yeah, I
like,
know what you mean. I know exactly
yeah,
what
it's
you
like really hard to tell them no, especially if it's something like minor. I'd always give myself an excuse to be like, oh, sure, why not? It's something minor, you know, like if they ask for like a favor, $1 or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, sure. And then it's at a certain point where it's like I gotta gaslight myself, be like, you know, this is something minor, even though it could probably be like, I don't know, give me the cure to cancer. I'll be like, you know, I think I could do that. You know?
I don't think I'm not scared of saying no, but like I will say no to somebody if it's like or no, I'll jokingly play it off. I'll be like, and then like it'll be
Yeah.
that type of joking off. But I don't know. I don't struggle with it. I'd say no, but then at the same way, I'm not gonna be rude about it or make you feel like a bad person about it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. But I feel like saying no shouldn't be an issue, and I know I struggle with that, but I'm just saying that to the person out there, whoever wrote that saying no isn't a bad thing. And if you feel like it's making you a bad person, just know that at the end of the day, one action doesn't define who you are as a person, whether that be good or bad. You know, you're your own person, you're your own individual, and you should feel okay with saying no, especially if it makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay. So this next one is also. I feel like these are all just related because it's all about the same thing.
No, not
But
really.
This next one is no, this is not related. Never mind.
I told you.
They're unmotivated to do things, and this has caused them to get bad grades and not be productive. Which is, I feel like something at everybody at some point in their life has just felt this way.
I feel like everyone just struggles through that.
Yeah.
I've senior year.
Because everybody just plays it off easily, and then they don't
That's complete opposite for me. It was actually junior year. That's because I went through something rough during that time, and just recently I've gotten the motivation to do things. Like, I don't even know. Just one day randomly, I just felt alive.
we should be good now.
Oh my God, there's so many technical
Yes,
difficulties.
bro. I hate.
You should have probably just you should have just probably not touched it. You know.
What do you mean? No, because I didn't know her. I didn't know. I
Yeah.
thought her mic was 3, not 4.
It's whatever. So what
Uh,
the hell is I even saying?
so-
Oh yeah, yeah. The lack of motivation.
Motivation.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
lack of
feeling
motivation I had
unmotivated.
for like a year. Just recently, I just felt like alive. You know, like I was aware of my surroundings.
How did you get out of that unmotivated state? How did you become motivated?
Honestly, it was a mixture of a lot of things. Mainly for like the first couple of months, I had to sacrifice my grades. I just took the time to just like it'd always be me staying up at like 3, 4 a.m. just constantly thinking, reevaluating everything I've done in my life. Like literally from the moment I was like, I remembered me being like a little toddler to now. I just reevaluated everything because it was just that bad. And honestly, I picked up books. I don't know why, but I don't like reading. I don't like studying. But I picked up books because I was just that desperate to like find a solution. And it actually helped. There was this one book. I forgot. A Man's Meaning to Life or something like that. A Man's something. I forgot, man. It was really... It talks about like this guy in the concentration camp and how he finds a purpose in life despite him like knowing he's going to die. But he doesn't die in the end. But like that's his mindset. He thinks he's going to die, but he somehow finds meaning to life. And it's a pretty good book. What else? And I'd always go for walks.
Yeah.
I'd go for walks.
So
What-
yeah, enjoying nature is nice. Yeah.
Like when I feel like every man, if you see them going on walks,
They're just
you know it's that bad. You really know it's that bad. I swear. Like I was never a nature guy until that point in my life. I just went for walks. Now I appreciate nature. I swear.
I just like walking is so nice.
It's
I
so
love walking.
especially with music.
Yeah, I walk up New Airplane and then like I walk like besides that,
Yeah.
but like I just walk with music and I'm just like damn.
Like every
just
chance I
think.
get, I just love it. I don't know why.
Yeah, music.
Music is a lifesaver.
I
Music,
know.
yeah. And then I put myself out there actually. Like junior year, I was like, even like entering senior year, I just still wasn't feeling like myself. And I don't know, something in me, I guess, just told me to like, put myself out
So
there.
you got a wake up call.
No, I don't know.
Nah, not a wake up call.
So I just started doing that, and this is why I'm co-host. I literally I was like, why not? Even though I was so like, insecure, I still wanted to do it, knowing that I'd have trouble looking
Yeah.
at myself.
I feel like insecurity doesn't stop you from doing a lot of things if you don't let it stop
Yeah.
you. Like, even if you're insecure about something, you should still try it. At least try it.
Yeah.
And slowly get better at it. Like, let's say you're insecure about your grades. Like, slowly take the time to read over the notes and study. Even if it doesn't improve your grade, like, as fast as you would like it to, if you put in the work and effort, you will see change, definitely.
Or go about it your own way.
Mhm.
I feel like it's the mindset and how you approach and your perspective of the situation determines your outcome. If you're not easily a person who gives up, then I'd feel like you'd overcome almost any challenge, but any person can achieve that mindset.
But
And
even with stubbornness, like, you gotta, like, stop telling yourself that you can't do this, that you can't do
Yeah.
that. You gotta, like, force yourself to...
So would you say fixing your mindset?
Exactly, like, fixing your mindset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because Alex, I feel like I used to be a lot like you. Like when you said
Yeah.
that's something just like no. What did you say? You said something about spark, something within you, and then
Something sparked one
changed,
day.
Yeah, that happened to me too. But it was also mainly for me. The only difference is I was mainly more affected by friends, because they were just telling me like they would just tell me to like if something was bad, they'd tell me, and then like I change it. If that makes sense. Like at some point I was like really unmotivated, and then they'd help me with it, like just like have more confidence. Or, like they told me straight up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So then I was just, I'll change it. And
Yeah.
then I grew a lot of confidence
Yeah.
over summer too.
I just feel like for me it was completely different. It's just who I am as a person. I'm so not stubborn, but I just don't give up. Like literally I've gone through so much, like even up until now I've always find a solution. I always tell myself that, like, even when I knew I was unmotivated, there was something wrong with me, I would always try to constantly find a solution. But I think the thing that saved me the most was One Piece. I'm not even gonna lie. One Piece. It actually did.
You wrote your
'Cause-
whole college essay about it.
Yes, cause it actually represents who I am as a person. Cause I feel strongly about One Piece. Cause
What do you feel so strongly about it?
Cause at my lowest point, I turned to One Piece. Cause my friend was like, "Yo, watch it," and I was like, I don't want to watch 1,000 episodes." But at the same time, I was like, I have nothing better going on in my life. I am like, I feel useless now, so why not watch it? You know, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I watched it. I got addicted to it. In a month, I watched 400 episodes.
That's crazy.
That
In
is crazy.
less than a month.
Isn't one episode like an hour long?
No, it's 30 minutes
Oh.
long.
No, it's like
Tw-
the short anime,
twen-
the short animated ones.
like 25 minutes long. I loved it. Just like not even the characters, the themes, the stories, and the way I was able to connect myself to every character, especially the main character. I saw myself in him, and that just helped me. I'm not even joking. That's where the spark, I'm pretty sure, came from. Because one day, because I
Guys,
was
if you guys want to have motivation to do your homework, watch One Piece.
watch One
Just
Piece. No, because it's so good. And yo, you don't understand. I could read my college essay. It, like just Luffy's character, his traits as a person. Like I just saw myself in that, and I just like that spark just came to me, and I was like, you know what?
Alright, I
I'm
have a question
overcome
for
it.
You. You said you felt useless. Was that due to being unmotivated to do things?
Wait, what'd you say?
You said you said at some point you felt useless. That's why you decided to watch One Piece. Why was that? Was that because you were unmotivated, or was that for a different reason? Like, did you just not do anything in your
It
life?
was a mixture of, yeah, it was a mixture of me finding out I was diagnosed with depression, and then I was like, damn, like I really stooped that low because I really thought I'd never be depressed. I'd be like, that's stupid. I always thought to myself, oh, only weak people get depressed, like, because I always thought I can overcome everything, until I went to the doctor and found out that was like the main cause, and because I like when I reevaluated, it just kept getting worse, and I was like,
What do you mean by reevaluate?
when I was reevaluating my life every single day, it just kept on getting worse, the thoughts. Not because when I like dissected my life, I was like, up to this point, I've done nothing. I've never had a single achievement. I've never done anything like worth bragging about or anything like that. Like, I've like
mindset.
yeah, but but at the same time, I don't know. There's something weird about me, but I like that. Not because I felt useless, but because I felt like, oh, now I know what my issues are, and I know what to target. That's why.
It's like a want for you to change. It's like even if you feel useless, you should like not give up. Like, okay, of course, take a few days. Like as you guys said before, like be comfortable being alone. Like take some days for yourself, but of course, like feeling useless like can definitely unmotivate you to do some things, but you should definitely like have a wake up call and like
Yeah.
start doing stuff.
Yeah, but I just feel like after I went through that, it changed me even more. Like now, I'm excited to be in difficult situations and tough spots. I actually find
I can't
enjoyment.
relate.
I find
Me neither.
enjoyment in that. I think it's. I don't think it's weird. I find enjoyment in being like tough situations where I have to like struggle because I know at the end of the day I'm gonna overcome it and I'm gonna learn something from it. So I just yeah, and that's why I'm usually
That's
carefree.
interesting.
Yeah, like I'm just so relaxed because I don't care
How could you be relaxed in a situation where you don't know what's gonna happen?
because I don't care because One Piece. One Piece.
Okay, we're not getting back into that.
Okay, we're not getting back into One Piece, but
Hold on, I have a question.
I just know I'm just gonna overcome it.
Would you, Sharon? You said something about like waiting for a wake up call. Wouldn't you say that waiting for a wake up call at some point could be too late? Because I feel like if you're unmotivated for too long, that can lead to depression and then overthinking, and then at some point, waiting for a wake up call is just too late. So, would you say you have something better to say to people instead of waiting for a wake up call?
Do things that you like. Like, let's say you're just really unmotivated and don't want to do anything. Go back to like doing what you enjoy to do. Like, let's say you really like going on walks. Just go on a walk. Or go to your friends, because your friends are there to help you and they're there to like do what's best for you. And sometimes that they know stuff that you don't know, and that they're going to like tell you that straight to your face. Like, I feel like that's the friends who you should really keep. Um, yeah, I think friends really pull you out of that situation where you're like rock bottom.
Yeah, those fun moments like where you forget about stuff when you're just with them. Have you ever had those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lose track of time and
Yeah.
everything.
But I also feel like
those moments are so fun.
it's a matter of perspective as well. Because if you're not willing to make the change, then everything you said doesn't really do much. Because if you're a person who's constantly, I'd say, unmotivated, and you're not willing to make that change, and if you're not like deep down like, oh, I want to get better, then your friends, whatever your friends tell you, won't really have an effect on you. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that's in charge of your life. You're the one that's capable of making that change, not your friends. Your friends can only tell you what approach you can take, but they can't control you. They can't control your body. They can't do anything.
Of course, they're gonna say what they think is best for you, but it's up to you to make that decision to change.
Sure.
What?
No, I was just saying. I'm just agreeing.
Oh. Yeah, but I
don't know.
just lost track of what I was gonna say. I forgot.
Me too.
Wait, what were you saying? It's a matter. You can only make that change.
Yeah, your friends are obviously gonna be there to guide you and tell you what's best for you, what they think is best for you, but you're the one who actually gets to decide what you're gonna do with what they tell you.
Yeah.
So it's all up to you. It's because you're your own person.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one like who decides everything.
And this is why self-care is so important.
Yeah.
And this is why you should like do things that you like, that makes you feel like you have a purpose, so you don't feel unmotivated.
Yeah.
Or like sports.
Yeah, I feel like joining activities,
Exactly.
just doing something, anything, trying something new won't hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have to keep in mind it's for the sake of you, not for the sake of others. Because
Yeah,
like,
don't do somebody just because you want to like.
it'll
I feel like
not.
it's more targeted towards people pleasers.
Yeah,
'Cause
like.
they just do stuff for other people instead of
Yeah.
for themselves.
And if you do it for yourself, everything you want naturally comes to you. It just takes time. And some people, I feel like, aren't patient enough or want quick results. But in the end, that's not what happened. I waited a whole year to feel like myself again. And this was recent. I don't know. I walked outside and just felt alive. Like last week. Last week I felt alive.
I have a question. Would you guys say you've accepted yourselves for who you are?
Yeah. Like, I think it's a mixture of One Piece.
I'm sorry. What
No,
do
no,
you mean
continue.
by like accepting you for who you are?
Like, do you have self-acceptance? Like, when you like,
Like,
I wouldn't say like everybody has it. Like, I feel like everybody has an insecurity, but when you look in the mirror, you're like, okay, or like, yeah, when you're looking in the mirror, you're like, okay, I accept myself. I accept who I'm looking at.
or like, I'll phrase it a bit better, but like, regardless of your flaws, like, do you love you for you? Are you not ashamed to go out in public knowing you look like yourself, knowing you are yourself?
That's a hard question. What do you guys think?
I think I definitely accepted myself, especially recently. Besides One Piece, I feel like this virtual enterprise program and being able to like do things for my sake, learning new things, has helped me like be confident in myself. Like, I don't wear my hoodie anymore. I'm okay with how I look. If I look
No, like he used to wear his hood up.
like my hood up, like
Like
I
when we
never took it
first-
out.
Like when we first started recording this, these are just backup podcasts. But when we first have it, he had his hood up. He had the
Every
chopper hat
day?
on.
I'd always have a
Every
hat.
day?
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
a One Piece hat on.
The one he had in the back.
No
he had
matter-
his hood up. In one of the podcasts, he had a shiesty on.
No matter. No, that was just
Wait.
that was just for funs. That was just for funs. That wasn't me actually being
That
insecure.
was your bag? I thought that was Perry's bag, so I picked it up and I opened it.
Oh yeah, that was my. Oh, you saw the One Piece. You don't
I'm sorry.
no,
I thought
no,
it was Perry's bag.
no. It's the One Piece bag. But like, I just felt so ashamed. I don't know. I just
Is it
don't.
the hair?
The hair, yeah, but also because of my weight. But now I don't care if I look ugly, if I look beautiful. I don't care, man. Like it's like I'm not gonna be here for
What
long.
do people do care? What would you say to people that actually do care about their appearance?
I'd say it takes time.
It takes time to accept yourself, and I feel like there's maybe something that's bothering you that goes deeper, and you should try not like learn. Not learning, but you should try to like try out for once. You know, just go out, be yourself,
I'd say-
even if it's embarrassing or cringy, because you might like it. Like ever since I stopped caring, I felt happier.
I know, but I feel that if it's something, I think Mejia said this. Mejia said this. He said if it's something you can change, this is gonna come out in a really wrong way. But if it's something you can change, then try to go on a journey where you can change that for the better of your own, like of your own sake. It's like a journey. It's a path that takes time, so you don't want to rush it. If you're, let's say, if you're overweight and you want to change that, it's not gonna change overnight. It's actually something you have to put like your dedication into and actually change for the better of your own. It's just like it's a journey you have to be willing to take. Because me personally, I have like I don't accept myself yet, but I'm on that way. Like I'm on my way. Like I'm on that journey of doing it.
How? Like how? Like what are you doing? Like
So me, my top biggest insecurities is weight and acne. Weight, I bought a gym membership and I'm going to the gym and I'm actually like sticking to like a calorie deficit. And then for acne, I'm investing more into my skincare and getting rid of my acne scars. So that's two things I feel like I can change that I'm actually putting my mindset into.
what if like weight loss doesn't work? Like what if you're actively trying to lose 10 pounds, but like no matter how much you starve yourself, it doesn't work.
Oh, body dysmorphia. Like you always feel like you're fat.
I always feel like my body is just disgusting.
Well, then
Can't look at it.
then there's probably another solution. There's not always going to be one solution. If you think losing weight is going to make you feel better and then it doesn't, maybe that's not the solution. Maybe you just got to learn to accept it. Maybe you just got to learn to
But like you can't really accept who you are if you're not happy with who you
Yeah.
are.
yeah.
But
Well,
one thing I will say for weight loss, it's like people say, like one thing that I've learned over like me still trying to lose weight is that it doesn't matter what you eat, because you can eat like 1,000 pounds of just straight junk. I mean, not 1,000 pounds. You can eat like 1,000 calories of just straight junk food, and then you can also eat 1,000 pounds of healthy food. Just because you eat healthy or like junk food, you're still gonna gain weight because the calorie amount is still the same. So if you really like, one thing is just like get in like a calorie deficit and stay within a calorie amount. And
How do
then
you track your calories?
I use an app.
Oh,
yeah.
Now
like you
it's-
plug everything in.
yeah.
You eat in.
And then like so it gives me a calorie amount that I have to stay under or within, and then like I slowly start to lose weight.
But you have to like be careful and not get too addicted to the numbers. And
I got
Yeah.
addicted to numbers. I'm addicted to it.
Yeah.
followers. Like
I
these
went from
numbers are,
I went
like-
from 225 and now I'm 195.
Ooh, good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we'll talk about that after the podcast. But I feel like there's also different steps. What I took for my weight, I really don't care, but I took baby steps. So first, I took off the hood, put the chopper hat on. So I was revealing more skin. And then I just made a big jump. I don't know. I just feel like it takes baby
Made a
steps.
big jump. Like,
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like after the chopper hat, what I was gonna do is like, oh, maybe 2 periods I'll not wear the hat, and then the rest of the day I'll wear the hat, and then slowly progress to not wearing the hat. But one day I just stopped caring and I just took it off completely. So, and with weight, it kind of was the same with that. The reason I didn't take my hood on, because I was like, I have a really like big face.
Mhm.
But now I just don't care, you know. But losing weight isn't a priority for me. You know, I'd like it to happen,
What
but
if it is someone's priority? Like,
if it is, then they can go the route Abraham said. But if you see that doesn't work, or you just don't see like yourself like feeling comfortable within your body, you could take steps like I did.
but like as you said yourself before, just don't give up trying. Like you said.
Yeah, don't give up, which means find different solutions. There's always a solution. Just because you stopped, I guess your calorie deficit doesn't mean you gave up. If you're looking for another solution, that just means that
like
you're
you gotta-
determined.
You gotta push yourself, because I push myself.
Yeah.
There's like so many days where I just don't feel motivation to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Well,
How do you
like-
deal with that?
I just push myself. Like I said, like this is like literally, it happens so many times in a week where it's just like I don't want to go to the gym. I just want to stay home, eat food, and watch a show. And then I'm like, okay, I get up, and I go to the gym, and then I'm like, I love the gym. I love it so much,
Yeah,
and
the
I just
feeling afterwards is
exactly.
really rewarding.
I'm just like, yeah, this is
It's-
fun.
It's oh yeah. With the weight thing, I'm still struggling with that a bit. Not really struggling, man. But like, as I was going back with baby steps, like in some podcasts, you see me without my shirt. I mean, not without my shirt, without my hoodie, without my hoodie, without my hoodie. Man, I'm not naked. I'm not naked. In some podcasts, you see me without my hoodie, and right now I'm wearing a hoodie, but it's interchanging. You know, like I'm trying to get more comfortable with me being a shirt, with me being with my shirt, despite how my body looks. It's like I'm slowly adapting to me showing off more of my skin.
So it like this. So up to your senior year, you'd say it took like you 3 years to like finally like accept yourself.
3 years, but majority of those 3 years was spent me not doing anything, like me saying, "Oh, I hate my body," this and
You're
that,
not putting any effort in.
but not willing to change despite what people said. "Oh, go to the gym, eat this and that." But in the back of my mind, it's like I don't want to.
You have to want it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
if
to
you
want
have
it.
to want it.
And then after watching One Piece and Virtual Enterprise, I was able to open up, and in the span of 3 months, in the span of a month or two, I've made drastic progress.
What would you say to people who actually do try for an effort but they don't see any results?
It takes time. It takes so much time. Like, it just takes time. Like, honestly, you just
Wait,
gotta
did-
give it time.
Wait, didn't I answer that?
What do you
Huh?
mean?
I thought I answered that. Wait, no, I didn't.
Huh?
I don't
Didn't
think you did.
I thought she asked that question already. Oh.
No. Literally, it just takes time.
What if they're like so impatient?
Then, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's something you just gotta work for. I'm impatient too, but if you really want it, then if you really want it, you gotta
Yeah,
go.
You have to want it.
You have to go into it knowing that it's gonna take time. No matter if you're impatient, you just gotta want it, and then you gotta go into it with that mindset that it's gonna take time. It's not gonna come immediately as soon as you start doing something. It just takes time. That being like a month, that being a year, no matter how long it takes.
It's like self-discipline.
Yeah, and then it slowly, once you like teach yourself that, it slowly adapts into other things in your life.
It creates a habit once you get it into a habit, it's much easier to do than when you first started. Like it's easier. It's always harder to start things than to finish things.
He's just looking.
What does that mean?
But if the audience or whoever's watching ever feels like it's difficult to change their mindset, or like they're struggling with how to perceive the world from a different point of view, watch One Piece. I'm serious. It
Okay,
helps.
but there's so many people that like they're like, this is gonna sound out harsh, but there's so many people that say anime is for kids, or they say One Piece is too long.
Okay,
So
let me tell you.
if there was a different alternative to just One Piece, that's not One Piece. If there's a different alternative, what would that be?
Okay, I'll get to that question, but let me just defend myself a bit.
Okay.
Back to
Okay.
saying trying new things. That could be a new thing. Yeah, you're judging something despite never watching it. And if you really want to improve, or if you really want to just like put yourself out there, try something new. Try something that you hate. Try something that even despite never watching it or never actually like going into depth, you know? For example, I hate sushi. I've never had it. I've never had sushi. Because I associate seafood as disgusting. Anything seafood related is
I
disgusting.
did that too.
Despite me never trying it. But I'm willing to try it.
I tried sushi. I loved it.
But I'm willing to try it.
You should try.
You're
missing
whenever I have the time,
You're missing out.
because money's tight right now.
Yeah. I got you.
No.
I'll buy us a pack of sushi. You'll eat half, and I'll eat half.
If I like it, sure, I'll give it a try.
All right.
But
Free
also-
sushi? That's crazy. What rolls are you getting?
I feel like it's just like if you think one thing is bad and then you associate everything else with that thing, like that
Yeah.
one thing could be a person, item, or whatever.
You
then
just
think-
avoid it.
Yeah, and then you just think, oh, that is bad, so
But
you
like-
just stay away from it.
a different solution besides One Piece could be just just watching anything, really, like not even watching anything, just going out, like I've said, like multiple times. Try anything, a new club, a new sport, a new show, you might like it, or a new hobby. Just something. I feel like what really helps is doing something you really hate, because you might find it to be the most like enjoyable thing on earth. Like I hated One Piece, just the fact that it was long just drew me off. But then my friend, like, he had to push me to watch it, and I was like I said, I was in a dark time, so I was like, let me try something new, and I love it now. I love it. So
Sharon, have you ever been in a dark moment? Like, has there ever been have you ever been in like that deepest hole in your life?
Junior year.
And what happened in junior year?
I don't really want to talk about it.
that's fine. But I feel like junior year is just like where most
It was
people
like-
just
It was like the end of junior year. Something really happened. So then, like, what got me out of that hole was just being comfortable being alone, and also friends that really pulled you out.
Okay. No, I feel like there's a lot of people. Oh, you know something? I feel like people that are with a lot of friends, and then they just spend all their time with their friends. Like all of the time just goes into their friends, like all the time. And then once those friends leave, that being for whatever reason, because it's happened to me.
It happened to me too.
But whenever they leave, and then you're just like you're alone to yourself, and then at first
It's
being-
so sad.
being alone is so sad. It's
I
depressing.
know.
It happened to me. But then being alone, and then after a while, at first it was just shitty. It was so bad. But then slowly time came, and I was like, okay, I'm going to work on myself. I'm alone. I have time to myself now.
And you had to want to.
Yeah, that too. But
Mm.
then me being alone, I put so much time into my friends. I put so much time to just hanging out with them that I forget about me, myself.
You lose yourself in the friendship.
Exactly. So now I'm just like, now that when I was alone, it was just I just thought so much. I just started to like think about things I wanted to change. I actually put time and effort. I actually wanted stuff now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's just like, don't always like surround yourself with friends. Be okay with being alone, because it's not always as bad as you think.
Yeah, people always have this stereotype where, oh, that girl's sitting alone. What a loser. Like, no, like, be
Yeah,
comfortable
it's
being
not
by
as
yourself.
bad. People like being alone. People like being with friends, whatever. But just learn how to balance. I feel like learn how to balance the two.
Mm.
Is that good?
Huh?
Nothing.
No, I just feel like that's a good way to wrap things up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, we're gonna end things here then. By the way, if you guys want to submit your own stories, there's a Google form down in the link below. You can submit it anonymously, and we'll talk about it here on the podcast. And we're gonna leave it at that. Follow our socials, by the way, use our Spotify and everything else. What?
Okay.
What was that? But I'm your host. I'm your host, Abraham. This is my co-host.
Alex.
This is our guest.
Sharon.
And we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.